This is going to be my last video about Danny Boy right here, possibly facing up 60 some years in prison for making threats to the U.S. government. I made a video about him a couple of days ago, and I have the screenshots of him making threats and everything like that, threatening to get the guns and everything like that. And I want you guys looking through the screenshots. I'm pretty sure some of you guys out there probably already seen the screenshots. And I said a few days ago that he intentionally wanted to go back to jail. I mean, yeah, go to jail. He wanted to. Because if you look at the screenshots and you can just see all these death threats that he was making, all these ridiculous death threats that he was making on the internet, he was doing it on purpose. I can just tell he was doing it intentionally to go to jail. Because I watched these videos, because before he got locked up, I could just look at this kid and I can just tell that he was just very miserable on the streets. I'm not saying I feel sorry for him, but when you look at people, I'm a very good judge of character. I'm a very good judge of character, and sometimes I can look at a person and I can tell that they're miserable, they're tired, they're ready to get put out of their misery. And I can kind of see it in Danny's videos, his TikTok videos, is that when he be making videos, it's just so long that he had a mask. I mean, he wore a mask on his face to try to act like there wasn't nothing wrong with him, even though he was agreeing with his fans out there, and his fans out there was laughing at him. He thought they was laughing with him, but they're laughing at him. And he kept he wore a mask the whole time, trying to make us believe that it's not getting to him. But the more videos that I saw him making threats, the more I saw how broken he's becoming. And I mean, he was even hitting himself, like he want what you call him dead and this and that. And I can kind of tell he just wanted to be put out of his misery. I can kind of tell that he was miserable. He was tired of being homeless on the streets. Nobody don't give a damn about him. The only people that he pretty much communicate with is the people on the internet. That's about it. That them like the only friends that he have. I even saw a video when he was outside in the cold. He was hoping somebody was gonna pay him to be in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? I could tell he was just very miserable. And somebody like Danny Boy, he really needed somebody to guide him. Now, I'm not saying that I would have helped him, because you really can't help somebody like Danny, because people like that can be very unpredictable, and they can be scary too. Because I wouldn't want to help nobody like this, especially if they got split personalities. Like one minute they this, and the next minute they that, and then you see him hitting himself, like punching himself in the head. When you see somebody do that type of stuff, you really don't want to help nobody like that. I'd be like, oh, okay, dude, nice knowing you, dude, but I'm gone. Because people like that freaks you out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is with Danny Boy. People who tried to help this kid, he just scared them all away. And I found out his real age, though. They say he's 24, 25 years old. I thought he was 28 years old or whatever like that. But they say he's 23 or 24 years old. He don't even look like his age. He don't even look like he's in his early 20s. He look like he's in his fucking 40s for someone his age. I mean, as miserable he's looking on the streets, it's just. Pfft. But here's another topic that I mentioned too in my last video that I made about him a few days ago. I said that I think somebody, because I was saying this, I was like, how in the hell is this dude having a phone? How in the hell is he able to have access to the internet? That's the one thing that I didn't understand right there, because I was like, how the fuck this dude? I like everybody saying this guy is homeless, and I'm thinking to myself, like, are you guys sure he's homeless? Because how in the hell is he able to go live stream? Now, I said a few days ago when I made a video about him, I said that the only way that he could be getting free Wi-Fi is going near public places that's giving out free Wi-Fi. It just depends where you go to, because some places, places out here in my state, if you go to Burger King or McDonald's or if you go to the library, their Wi-Fi is pretty much free, especially the libraries. You know, you can use the library's Wi-Fi. Their Wi-Fi is free out here in my state. So I'm thinking to myself that, okay, maybe he's going to public places where they're giving out free Wi-Fi or whatever like that. But then when I saw him going on live stream, this is before they arrested him. This is before he made those threats. Well, actually, he was making the threats, and he was on live. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a minute, he's on TikTok and he's on live, and he's moving around like he's just walking. And I said, you know, if you're near a public place that's got Wi-Fi, you're pretty much going to stand still. You're not going to be trying to walk away, because the further you walk away, the weaker the signature become with the internet. So that's when I realized, like, wait a minute, man. Like, how is this dude able to how is he able to make live stream videos? And that's when it hit me. Somebody out there gave this guy a phone. Somebody out there is making the payments on this guy's phone. Because I believe that somebody saw Danny Boy. Because let me just get something straight. If you're homeless, you're not going to be thinking about buying no damn phone. If you're a homeless, because not too many homeless people going to have phones. Not too many homeless people is going to have a phone and then try to make the monthly payments up there. No. That monthly payment phone is going to go into food or beer or whatever the homeless people choose to do with their money, you know what I'm saying, to survive in the streets. They're not going to waste $60 or $80 or $45, whatever the monthly payment on their phone is. They're not going to waste their money making the monthly payments on that phone when they could have been using it for something else to survive on the streets. So that's how I know some goofball out there spotted Danny somewhere out there in the streets. Say, hey, Danny boy, I'm a fan of your videos, because you know how they is. They know Danny's slow. He ain't all that wise. Hey, Danny boy, hey, man, I'm a big fan of your videos, dude. You know, they probably gave him a few dollars here, probably gave him some money that, you know, to suck up to him and say, hey, Danny, I'll give you this phone right here for free. But hey, Danny, don't worry about the monthly payments. We got you on the monthly payments. You just keep doing your thing and keep making your videos. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I think would happen. Because how the fuck is he able to make those monthly payments on that phone? There's just no way. Because whoever did that, they should be in jail too. They should be in jail too, because if it weren't for them, we probably wouldn't be seeing these disgusting, disturbing videos about Danny Boy making threats to the U.S. government, being racist too. I mean, Danny Boy was being racist. Like, yeah, you really gonna get your butt whooped in prison, Danny Boy. You really ain't gonna survive in prison. But you know, they arrested Danny Boy, but they need to investigate on who's that person that made those monthly payments on the phone. Who's making those payments on that phone? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who's the idiot out there that gave Danny Boy a phone? Because I know Danny Boy was not able to make no monthly payments. There's no way, dude. There's no way. If you're homeless, there's no way you're going to keep up with making monthly payments. There's no way. Somebody was making those monthly payments for him. That's the only way I can see it, people. That's the only way. You know, someone gave him a phone and said, like, hey, we'll make the monthly payments for you. Don't worry, Danny. Here's the charger. Go in, you know, find some public place to keep your phone charged up. Because that's what Danny does. Cause I noticed when you see him be inside the buildings, I noticed that he's probably inside these public places charging up his phone. So that's exactly what they did. They said, here, man, here's a phone right here. We'll make the monthly payments. You keep uploading your videos and entertain us, and just make sure you keep his phone charged up. You know, find any public place out there you can and plug your phone up and charge it up. That's exactly what I think would happen. That's what I think would happen. You know, and I think the FBI need to investigate on who's the person that's making these payments on there. They need to find out who's the person that's making those payments because homeless people out there, man, not gonna be thinking about Wi-Fi or thinking about having a phone, man. They're gonna think about food and try to survive on the streets, man. Ain't no homeless people thinking about making video content, trying to please their audience out there, man. Not too many homeless people are gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know, man. Somebody out there is helping him, man. I don't know who the sick bastard is that's paying that's doing this for Danny Boy. But like I said, shame on you, sitting there using Danny as entertainment. It's pretty sickening though. They know how ignorant, they know how slow Danny is, and they just sitting there laughing like, "Hey, Danny, hey, we'll make the payments for you," but and they just sit there and laugh at you, Danny. And Danny, you too ignorant to realize that that's what those people was doing, using you to entertain them, because they like to see you put out your disturbing videos. I'm just shaking my head, man. Like I said in my video, dude, you're not gonna survive in prison, man. You're gonna become somebody's wife. Somebody's gonna wife you up in prison, Danny Boy. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get wifed up in prison. He ain't gonna make it, cause I guarantee you, he's gonna turn out. He's gonna be somebody's wife in prison. Danny Boy's gonna be somebody's wife. Cause these guys are gonna have some fun with you in prison. All these prisoners right there, they're gonna look at Danny Boy and say, "Oh yeah, fresh meat right there. Yeah, we got ourselves a fresh meat right here." He'll see. He ain't gonna make it in there. Like I said, man, Danny Boy ain't gonna make it in prison. He's not gonna make it in there. That's where he belongs anyway. That's where he belongs, and that's where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to prison because he just looked miserable. When Daddy was out there in the streets and the homeless, he was just miserable. And he did it. I think he did it intentionally to go to prison because for someone that's in the position that Danny's in, he knows that if he goes to prison, he knows he's got a roof over his head. He knows he's going to get fed. He knows he's going to get fed in prison. He knows he's going to have a bed. You know what I'm saying? And some people does that. Some people intentionally wants to go to jail. They wants to go to prison because they can't. It's rough for them to make it out on the streets because no one gives a damn about them. No one won't help them. Like, they've been given chance after chance after chance. And when you burn bridges with people, some people just like, hey, they're gonna leave you out there in the streets to die. And that's what happened with Danny. People say, hey man, we tried to help you, Danny, but you don't want the help. You ain't trying to get better, so ain't nothing we can do. We just leave you out there to die. And that's what you have to do sometimes. You have to be that way. If a person ain't trying to improve themselves or they're not trying to help themselves, the best option is just let them leave them out there. Nothing you can do about it. Let the streets have them. You know what I'm saying? So I think he intentionally wanted to go to prison. I think he did. He intentionally wanted to go. He got tired of being on the streets. I mean, for someone his age, for his young age, like he's in his early 20s. Yeah, he wanted to go because he'll have a roof over his head in prison. He have free meals and get fed right. You're just sick of it. But the one thing, Danny, that you won't have access to, unless they sneak a phone in prison, though, you won't be able to talk to your fans ever again. You won't ever have to talk to them again. Cause whatever video you made on TikTok, it's gonna be your last. So that's the only thing that's gonna be different with him, that he ain't gonna be able to get on the internet like when he wants. But anyway, enough talking about this guy. That's all I wanted to say about him. Anyway, y'all, if you guys want to leave a comment or not, what do you guys think, man? You guys out there think that someone out there bought him a phone and made the payments for him? Or who knows, he probably could have got one of those free Obama phones, unlimited. I don't know, but it's just weird to me on how he was able to get on live stream. But people say he's homeless, but I'm like, if he's homeless, how the fuck he's able to make the payments on his phone to get on live stream on TikTok. That's the weird part right there. That's the part I don't understand. That didn't make sense to me. Somebody's out there was helping him. Somebody was giving him money. And I know damn well nobody wouldn't. I mean, unless someone from TikTok was donating him money. I don't know if they can donate people money on TikTok or not. But hell, if I was homeless and somebody was donating me money, I wouldn't be wasting my money on making a damn monthly phone payment. I'd be buying me some damn food or some damn juice or water or whatever like that to survive on the streets, man. I wouldn't be thinking about having no goddamn phone trying to please my audience out there when I'm fucking homeless. Get the hell out of here with that bull crap. You got to be a fucking idiot to sit there and rather make monthly payments knowing your ass homeless than to buy food and to survive when you know you're in the bad condition of homelessness. Unbelievable. Anyway, y'all, peace.